Hi guys, it's Greg Jr. and on today's episode of Fame Out, we are going into the energy sector. We are going to the energy sector. And on today's episode, the energy minister is talking. Yes, there have been interviews with him and then he's talking. And then pass you tail to straight to, we are hitting the nail to the head. And the boom. Alright, so Joy News, alright, they had an interview with the energy minister. Some one-on-one discussion being like Obunde Health Minister Nikasaba. Upon listening to certain things, there are a few things I want us to just talk or deliberate about. That's why we are here. To the sit tight and enjoy me as we deliberate about the issue. So one statement he made here, or say, it is better I dismiss the ECG Chief Executive Officer, that is the CEO for ECG, who isn't performing, than I wait to be dismissed myself. Please watch the video.
Absolutely. We have what they call the SAIFI, Systems Average Interruption Frequency, and then the SIDI. They are going to give me timelines, they are going to give me some targets. Energy Commission has also been invited. That's the technical regulator. I want us to set some KPIs and some timelines. We've set up a platform where all the key people are on that platform. I call it the MNGT value chain analysis, where we put all the key people on that platform, including how we manage capacity, transmission, distribution, everything. So we're going to do that, and we're going to keep them to that and monitor. And I've told them, as minister, I would ensure that there's discipline, there's hard work. If you can't do that, I'll recommend for your dismissal. Let me be frank. It's better I dismiss that chief executive who is not working well before I get dismissed. And that one, there's no compromise on that.
You know, the ultimate regime killer, I've always said, is the power sector.
Absolutely.
You've seen it. In 2016, you wouldn't doubt that part of the reason why you lost elections was because of how long it took you to turn around that crisis you managed about 3 years. And I guess, is that what is influencing this? You've learned your lessons?
Yeah, as we grow and as we go through life, we learn. I've learned some very, very better experiences. I've learned some good experience. I've been in the sector for quite a while. I mean, you're talking of about more than 16 years, and you're looking at something about 20 years. So clearly, I have quite some experience in the sector. And so today, when the men come telling me things, I know what is happening. 12 years ago, a lot of the things sounded a bit new. So today, when you talk about certain things, and sometimes they marvel, the suggestions are put up. 3 days ago, we're going to have load shedding, and I give some suggestions. And I'll tell you, for instance, Valco gets 110 megawatts. But we're going to have a deficit of about 60 megawatts. And I said, look, let's talk to Valco. The smelter can work, but we can bring them lower to 60 for that 3-hour period. Just after 3 hours, you bring them back so that you don't engage in load shedding. And when they did that, we went through the system.
All right, just as you just watched, that is the energy minister speaking on an interview. And one say, me, I'll be dismissed. Then it will be better I dismiss someone who isn't working, who will just be there. Only Jumana ya best saki me mum dabi. Me say I have to stand on business. Send me them in IC form. Now me making sure say things are working. All these conversations came up because of the thriving issues, or because of doomso, or the light out issues we are having or we are facing as a country. All right, so power outages or power shortages or outages, any of them, has been thriving for some time now. From the previous government till now, it's been there. All right, so there are certain things. It's alarming because if someone's business is being promoted, if someone's business is mainly on the use of electricity, and then there are constant power outages, it's going to affect the person's business. In fact, Normal daily activities without lights, a harmful psychologically and everything. A harmful. So this topic of power outages and all this is being like it is there. We have to talk about it. And in his quest to reset the energy sector, that is the Honorable Minister in the person of Honorable John Abdullahi Jinapo, who is the Minister for the Energy Sector. So in his quest for resetting the energy sector, the man said, if it takes this man or the CEO for the ECG to go because he's not performing well, then he'll go. Because this guy, if there's something that drives Kakrane Asaki, if you are not working, sacked. If you are failing to do your work, sack. Which is true. Because if you put someone in a position and the position you have occupied or the space you've occupied, you are not doing anything, you are just sitting there, then it's better you are sacked and gone home. And or say, if you are not working, or say, it's a CEO for ECG, it will be better if he sacks you because you are underperforming or you are not performing at all than he being sacked from his ministerial appointment and position. Also, he said that beyond technical issues, all right, also the power outages and shortages, there are certain issues, technical difficulties, or say beyond those ones, there is a human factor that is aiding. There is human factors associated with it because when the lights go off, there are people should react. There are people who are supposed to how do I put it? Not like Ghanaians responding immediately, not that one. And yet Ghana for some American. He's talking about people in the energy sector. Say you do light or say if we off light, people should be like, hey, then it shouldn't be like after 2 days. People should react or respond immediately. Right when there's light out, he expects people in ECG to react, to respond. Not wait after 2 days. Just say, what was the problem? This is the problem. This was the problem. No. Or see, immediately say you do light till 12 a.m. Immediately, someone should be responding. He said we shouldn't wait. He said it is unacceptable. Unacceptable. To the extent that he said they are putting measures in place to make sure that, there's going to be response in time and a better communication. Because one thing that is very detrimental to Ghanaians is the bad communication from the ECG. ECG can be facing problems, that we are not aware of because, equipment there, it fails and all that. But there won't be any form of communication, then your light is gone for 1 week. You'll be there under 1 month, no light, no communication. But in recent times, you'll be doing light and you're more proud notice. Yes, that is better communication. Honorable John Jinapo says that, we're going to ensure better communication. And he's going to make it his personal vendetta that immediately there is a light out, rapid response. No. Rapid, instant, immediately, effectively, by fire, by force, by tender, by power. Right now, immediately, then it's sorted. Or there's a response. A day or two. And that is one of the thriving problems because it's like, there can be power issues and there's nothing. There's no information. There's no communication. There's nothing. 2 days, no, we bad them. 2 days, then a business is facing this thing. We were here in our neighboring country, Nigeria. Right? One of the most influential people, businessmen, Mark Zuckerberg, by Nigeria. Someone is pitching an idea to him. And the Nigeria for more light. Pitching an idea to a man of his caliber. Once again, I don't know whether the place that they had was the event though, Omni Planter, because Mark Zuckerberg is coming and then there is no a year for that. Anyways, that's not what I'm talking about, but I'm just using that as an instance. Because imagine the influence Mark Zuckerberg can have on the man's company if the ideas are pitching in their fine. So this is a good idea. Imagine the influence to have in the economy of Nigeria. We shouldn't get to that point too, as Ghana. And I know Ghana won't get to that point. Nigeria for they will light out the timetable in this way. You know what I say? They can do a timetable, but because of the problem, the lights can go off even without the timetable. But yes, that is why the conversations of the energy minister is being up and trending. And let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Like I said, we need to curb this situation. Saying show money able kubua abo e yakusubo dam na mun kanchi ne embus yu nkugumu na. Yembus yu bo nkugumu. More equipment we need. Let us put everything and let us find this thing, alright? Because it's becoming too much. Power outages need doom so now. He also said that, yes, before I even forget, I'll say it is outrageous or it is unacceptable to be said that, oh, it is raining and our light will go off. It has become like a norm. Like we've accepted, like, say, in Topena, you should expect light out. It shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so. There are supposed to be mechanism placed in. Measures should be put in place and all that to avoid all these things. And the energy minister said he's going to intervene. We are watching, sitting and watching. We are going to make sure that, or he said he's going to make sure that, oh, it is kept and it is sorted. Please, let us all stay tuned as we stay tuned and glued to Stanley Studios. Like, share, subscribe, and watch this space for more content. This is from the energy minister. They are trying to curb, or they are going to curb doom so and power outages and power shortages. Stay glued, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm Greg Jr. Until the next episode, we out.